Hey, what's going on, everybody? Monty here. Hey, today's video, real quick. I've been glued to Valheim, for those wondering. That's why I haven't really put anything out, so apologies on that. Valheim's just kind of just mind-blown how great the game is so far. Anyways, there's some ways that you can get the frames per second boosted up. So I'm going to go ahead and show that in this video. Just going to make it no fluff, get straight to the point. All right, so now here, this is us loading Valheim up. So on Steam, I don't have anything else running on my computer. You're able to see nothing's really running. All right, so click on play on Valheim. I don't have anything enabled. We're just going to play the normal way. Play Valheim. I want to see what FPS I'm getting, just baseline. So we'll go ahead and run that. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys my graphics settings. So I have Bloom, SSAO, Sunshaft, Motion Blur, Tessellation off. What I have on, soft particles, anti-aliasing, and VSync. That's all I have. Okay. I have depth of field, chromatic aberration, and all of this other stuff off as well. So we're going to change my resolution to full screen, 120 hertz. Okay. 116 FPS. 116 is going to be my 120. I have it capped at 116. We're going to add start game. All right, guys, so this is my little settlement I got going here. Got quite a lot going on. Frames per second here on the left, 99, 95. Kill that guy to get out. All right, so I got some stuff here. I don't have a whole lot of stuff, but I'll give you an idea. 91 frames, 82. Okay. All right, so I do got some stuff going on. You can see. So that should give you an idea. So lowest FPS, 99%, 78%, 76 FPS, 68, 56. So it looks like when I hit certain points, the game kind of just, the FPS just drops drastically. Let's see. And this is with the graphics settings. Like I said, I have set vegetation, particle, draw distance on high, very high actually, shadow quality low, bloom, SSAO. So I have Bloom, SSAO, Sunshaft, Motion Blur, Tessellation, Depth of Field, Chromatic Aberration all off, Soft Particles, Anti-Aliasing, VSync on, Vegetation, Particle, and Draw Distance on high, very high. Those are my settings that I'm using at 3440 by 1440 for the 120 hertz. Okay, so you can see 85, 70, 78, it's going up and down. 51 is my low. 63. So it keeps going up and down, but that gives you an idea of where we're at. So we're getting like the average 99% FPS showing, I don't know, 60 to 70. My regular FPS is like 80 to 90, roughly. So we're going to quit the game and we're going to apply those settings to see exactly what it is that we can improve on. So we'll go ahead and right click, click properties. All right, so once we're on properties, we'll go to general. Here at the bottom, you'll type in dash window dash mode space exclusive space dash screen dash full screen. So this is just forcing it to run in full screen mode. I know there's a full screen option, but for some reason this seems to work. It gives me better FPS. So once that's in there, we'll go down. We'll also try two different things. First, we'll try it playing without Vulkan, just regular by itself. What we were getting about 50 to 60-ish, 99% FPS. And then the top FPS we're getting typically like 80 to 90, right? So this is with the full screen option enabled. We're going to go in the same exact spot we were in, same server, everything's the same. I just want to see what my FPS looks like going to that. I did see online some different FPS increase, little hacks, but so far, this full screen one seemed to be working good enough for me. So again, I have a 3090. I should be able to run this game no problem. But for some reason, it's just kind of buggy. I guess it's an early access game. What can you expect? It still runs pretty good. All right, so 87 FPS, 90, 79 for my 99%. Okay. So 114, 107, 102. So it all just by itself now, it seems like my frames per second went up. Exactly how much it went up, my regular FPS is showing now 114. You see that? So it was a lot higher than what it was before. Now it's 93. Before I was in the 80s. So it definitely did help. Now there is another option, playing with Vulkan API, and we could try that as well. Go ahead and log out, actually quit the game. And little things like this, you know, just trying it out to see if it works. If it doesn't work, you can always undo it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play once this pops up for me. And this is still with the settings enabled to run windowed mode full screen exclusive. So let's see, play. We're going to hit play using Vulkan. Okay, we're going to hit play. I don't have anything else running, guys, by the way, on the computer. This is just strictly this. There's another option you could do too, and go in activity monitor. Actually, no, task manager here, and you can run this as high priority, though sometimes I've noticed like certain sounds or certain things would kind of like hang or have problems. So I kind of don't run anything in high priority. I just kind of leave it, let Windows determine that. So same settings, same graphics settings, everything's the same. Hit start game, start, same server, same character, everything's the same. And you'll be able to see my temperature here at the bottom left as well. It's 48 degrees. It's not even hot. You can also see my wattage being pulled as well. 200 watts to play at 300 watts. All right, so now we're playing with the Vulkan API. All right, so it seems like for me, the exclusive mode in the properties on Steam is about the only thing that really helped me. 103, 107. So it definitely seems, again, about the same previously. Because I was getting lows of 60s in the 99%. So it's really hard to say. There's 61 right there. Okay. 62. So just moving really quick. It seems like it's dropping it. And it could be a lot of different things dropping it. Not necessarily just the graphics. It could just be the way the game's coded. Or, you know, another thing I've noticed too is up here at the top left, whenever it says world save, that's when the everything I'm doing freezes for like a split second. And I don't necessarily know how often that world save pops up. Maybe once every 5-10 minutes or so. But I've noticed when that happens, that's when the FPS tanks, you know, to like 20 or 30 for a second or two. And then it just pops back up. So again, this is working pretty good, but you know, I think the biggest fix for me was the exclusive mode full screen. I'll leave the links below where I found this information. You guys could check that out as well. But yeah, this is how the graphics look, how everything runs on the settings that I'm using for the graphics. Again, I have a lot of it turned off. If I turn all of it back on, you'll see exactly what it looks like. To me, it doesn't really look that great, but you know, you guys could be the judge of that. So see, it looks way too dreamy, way too much depth of field, too much bloom. You know, you could definitely see frames per second. You know, it's honestly close to about the same, maybe 10 difference. But I would rather have shadows. A lot of this I'd rather have off, just, you know, to get as much frames per second I can. But yeah, this is still pretty good. So again, I turn all those settings off. I'll leave soft particles on. Okay, so that looks much better, much more clear too. It's not as foggy or blurry. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys learned something, or, you know, want to test this out. You know, again, it's the frames per second I'm getting is 60, 80 right now. And that's with running it on Vulkan. If I run it without it, Vulkan, but I also do full screen mode, it works fine. So again, you just go here to properties, put the windowed mode exclusive screen full. So I'll paste this inside the video description so you guys can copy that, as well as a link where I found that information out so you guys can read up more on it. But yeah, it works fine for me. Playing on a 3090, you know, the graphics card's not really getting, you know, really hot at all. Playing it, it's just, I think the game's still not optimized, but, you know, they're working on it. It's early access, but still running good enough for me. I mean, I'm getting average 90 to 100 frames per second the whole time. That's barely noticeable as far as, you know, 120 hertz, 120 frames. 10 or 20 less. It's not really noticeable for me on that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, that's just Valheim, just checking it out, running it on the both with the Vulkan and without Vulkan, as well as the launch options, set windowed mode, exclusive screen, full screen. Again, it works fine for me this way. This is the only way I run it. I run it without Vulkan and with these launch options for the exclusive full screen. You guys seen the graphic settings. You want to see anything else about Valheim, any settings or anything like that, just drop it down in the comment section down below. If you want to make a certain video on Valheim, drop it down below as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on the next video. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate all the support, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.